Hello, everybody. This is Poppy from Today's Prey. Jake is currently talking about what he saw in the back of a bus one time. He possibly made a couple of mentally challenged people have an argument.
No. What happened was there was a kid who I think is an idiot and a jerk and a meanie guy. He's a meanie head. And he used to, on the school bus, try to control where everybody sat on the school bus seat. So close to the last day of school, me and my friend Jared from high school, we sat in his seat on purpose to see what he would do. And if he was going to try to fight us, we were going to fight him back.
Yep.
But we risked it all just to see this guy freak out. And we broke him mentally. We didn't even have to fight him physically. We sat in his seat. Everybody on the whole bus got on, and he realized we were in his seat, and he was the last person to sit down, and he had a little meltdown. Hit his girlfriend. We definitely tied his brain in a little knot, and he didn't know what to do with all those emotions, and I thought it was hilarious.
Why do you think he was attached to the seat? And the girlfriend, he hit her?
He didn't hit her like an abusive situation. He said his seat was all the way in the back on the right side. Well, the only other seat available was the little seat on the left side, all the way in the back of a school bus.
Yeah.
So she was sitting there. He realized he wasn't getting his way. He went like this and shoved her, but he hit her leg. Yeah. So he didn't hit her like a domestic situation. It was like a hit, scoot over. Still a hit, but can't really pin a 17-year-old with that.
So what did he say after that?
He just freaked out, breathed really heavily, gritted his teeth really hard. You definitely know he was breathing so hard his spit was kind of flowing out of there a little bit, like that kind of thing.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
Why do you think he was so worked up over that seat?
Well, now that I'm older, probably because he had no control in his home life, and the one little control that he had through intimidation on the school bus, me and another kid took it right from him, swept it right out from under his feet.
Yep, I can understand that.
Yeah, but you don't know when you're that young what you're doing.
Yeah.
So now looking back, maybe should have swallowed our pride a little bit. And just let him have the seat, let him have the control, because it means nothing. But at the time, we thought it meant something, so we took it from him.
I think you taught him a lesson.
I think you're right.
I think that you taught him the lesson that he's never going to get his way because he is a nobody. He'll never amount to anything. And you showed him that early. It's like, hey, it's the last day of school. I know you're a senior, but this is the beginning of the end, buddy. You're going to get a job. You're going to get a job at the Jiffy Lube. You're going to get fired because some old cranky-ass Karen bitch got pissed that you fucked up. You did something at the bottom of her BMW. You deserve to get fired. You do.
You know what? I hope he works at Jiffy Lube. I think anybody with a job it's awesome. Because a lot of people
gets fired. His uncle got him the job.
Oh. Well.
And you know what's crazy?
Maybe he should have done a better.
You know what happens after that?
Jiffy Luber.
About 10 years later, he goes, you know what? It comes full circle. The only job opening that's available is Preston County bus driver. And everyone gets assigned seats.
What's hilarious?
And the last day of school every year, somebody sits in his seat. And he goes,
I'm the bus driver. Get out of my seat.
But somebody else drives it home.
That is some full circle shit. That is some full circle shit there, Paul.
Somebody Google this guy.
This guy's got to be a bus driver.
Look up the Preston County bus driver lineup.
I got to see who's on there because I guarantee you I know one of them.
Hingle McCringleberry.
It's definitely some in my life as as I view the world and all of the experiences that I have, that is something that would happen in my life, because my life has worked out so perfectly and so almost computer generated, like a simulation. We've talked about that on the podcast before. I don't even want to get into that today, but it's like everything works out exactly how I want almost all the time.
Interesting.
Isn't it? Okay, so an example. We're opening up the tattoo shop, right? Me and Brandon, one of my best friends, who I've worked with forever, are opening Katana Gold directly beside my other best friend, Poppy Stedman, in his barbershop. We're literally opening up a tattoo shop directly beside my other best friend's career. Okay, that's the first part of the wonder of the simulation that we live in called life.
Mm-hmm.
Second part, the side note to that is the business that was beside you was in business for decades.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that you move in here, that business goes away. We're able to get into that space, which is a perfect setup for a tattoo shop. That's something that's written in a storybook somewhere. That's part one.
Yeah.
The summer was crazy with all the work that we put into the shop, just constant construction, constantly doing things in there. Some of the other perfect things involving in the work was, how do we have a hookup for every job that we need? Electrician, we have a hookup, Tyler Ray. Woodworking, we have a hookup, Todd. Nash. We have a hookup with what else? I don't know.
That's all
just
pretty much
all
it.
the stuff that we need, like
Flooring.
Erica's dad. Mm-hmm. It's just all this stuff. It's just kind of available for us to utilize. Then fast forward to now, the shop's done. We're getting inspected this Friday. This week, one of our other close friends, Ethan, gets tattooed. So he's able to hang out for one last time in the shop. Our inspection's Friday. Your appointment to get tattooed was Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So first tattoo in the brand new tattoo shop is going to be done on my other best friend. What are the odds? It's just crazy.
Something's going to be crashing down.
I don't think so. I don't even want to say, what are the odds of that? Because in my life, 1 in 2. Either I get a perfect situation or it's just an okay situation.
It's
always good.
It's kind of like this. It's kind of like you made it happen. One of your friends made it happen, so you'd appreciate it. 1 and 2, buddy.
Yeah. Either way, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that. I'm literally saying that. Just either way, it's happening to me.
Yeah.
It's happening for me.
It's either everything you want. Okay. It's either everything you want happens to you like you already want it, and then it happens and you love it, or you don't even know you want something yet. It happens to you, and you decide, you know what? I like it.
Literally.
So which is it?
It's both.
You think sometimes it's one and sometimes the other?
Yeah.
It's like, well, you know what? Since I'm already in this position, I'm going to like it.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is a blessing that you truly feel that way. You know how hard it is to... You know how many people are just unhappy with everything? and because they're unhappy with everything...
What are the odds of, like, what 1 in what? How many people are unhappy with everything?
1 in 2.
Yeah?
I think 1 in 2 people are unhappy.
I believe that. That's a good statistic.
Yeah.
Half of them.
Yeah. Because at least 1 in 4 people are not doing something they want to do. And the other person, the other half of those people are doing something they want to do, but something else sucks.
Yeah.
So we're kind of living it up, buddy.
We're living it hard.
We definitely do what we like. I laughed so hard today, so hard all day long, that I got a headache.
Yeah.
And that was my problem today. You know what my other problem was today? I laughed so hard and was like so excitable all day that I was sweating so much that I started getting a rash on my armpit from sweating from laughing so much. I got a rash from laughing. Who gets that? I think the only other person that could possibly get something like that is like maybe, I don't know, Anthony Jeselnik, and he doesn't laugh. Or like, who's another Danny
guy?
McBride. He probably laughs a lot.
He's got to laugh a lot.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's why he makes everybody laugh all the time, is because he can't truly laugh. He always fakes it.
Maybe.
Do you ever have those days where you're like, you're faking your smile?
No.
To your clients, and you're like, they know this is a fake smile.
Only to the fucking nerds.
Yeah, me too.
Like I had a nerd today. I hate his guts.
That sucks.
I don't hate him. I don't hate him. Hate's a very strong word. My dad told me that.
Yeah.
Hating someone is a big deal.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that the word hate is really strong.
Yeah.
And they just say it to everything. I can't think of...
That's why Hatebreed is so fucking cool.
Oh, they're the bread of hate.
They're the bread and butter of my hate.
Yeah.
Dude, are they a breed that hates, or is it Hatebreed just another word for hate fucking?
Yeah, I think that's it.
I would hope so.
Hate breeding.
Yeah. I hate breeding. It's like,
oh
my gosh, I'm running out of fluid.
I know I've heard Hatebreed, but what kind of songs do they sing? What's their hit? Hit me with it.
Okay.
No, just sing it to me.
No.
Would you please leave my testicles alone?
Don't know what that is.
Hold on. Wait, I'll do it right now. It'll be really fast.
All right.
While
you're looking for that, I'm
ready?
going to go ahead
Ready?
I'm going to put the rap right here.
Yep.
Santana Star Beats.
Yo. My dick is so fast on the fucking track they gave me plaques. Yeah, first place, second place, never last. Holy shit, oh I'm everlast. Yeah, like the band, yeah I got bands. Put your motherfucking girl in a fucking trance. She's doing handstands with the ass in the fucking air and her toes up there. Whoa, how she do that? How she get a motherfucking wiffle ball bat? Put it in her ass crack, out a pussy jack. What's going on in there? I'm confused. Why do motherfucking wiffle bats go inside of vaginas or ass cracks and come out the other side? How does it do that? It's like squirting milk out of your eye or getting a noodle through your mouth and out your nose.
It's kind of gross. If you get that noodle when you put it back inside your nose, it flows out through your mouth. It flows out like a noodle spout. And that's money well spent. Yeah, she gon' blow like a vent. And you know I'm gon' hit it like a dent. And you know I'm gonna have to pay her rent. And give her money. And pay her bills. You know she gon' suck me for the thrills. And you know that I be making deals. And at the same time I be making deals. Pickles, that's what I meant the second time. You wanna hear me do it for a second rhyme? Okay, here's a second rhyme. Second mime.
Oh shit.
I meant to say mime, but I said mime at the same time. Oh shit, oh my. A mime is a mom who had a baby and it came out and she didn't say a damn thing. She was painted all white. She thought she was trapped in a box all night. She's a mime. If you know what I'm saying, come gon' get inside my mind. A mom.
She's a mom, and she's covered in slime. Oh, she's a fine dime mom, and a mom trapped in the box getting covered in slime.
She's a mom, and she's gonna be in a box covered in slime at the same damn time.
Nickelodeon. We're on slime time with my mom's mom.
She's my mom's mom. All right, hit me with that Hatebreed song. Okay.
Do you know what it is?
Yep. It's
Here,
on the
right
Shops playlist. Yeah. Paul likes them.
They hate fuck.
Yeah.
They're literally named Hate Fuck.
Hate fuck. Yeah, you're right. Hatebreed, hate fucks. Dang, dude. That's deep.
It's kind of crazy too, because once we were talking about Pearl Jam. That just sounds like another word for cum,
It is.
but they
That's
say
the
it's
joke.
not.
Yeah. It is, though.
They say that their grandmother Pearl made jam. That's why they named their band Pearl Jam. Shut the fuck up.
You're lying. You're lying.
Rawr.
You a daggone feline.
You lying. You king of the jungle. I'm a vanilla looking motherfucking cat in the wild. Get your mic off. Mic check 1 2. Oh yeah, she's ready.
Are you ready to get tattooed Saturday?
Oh yeah, because I have been preparing my taint for danger.
Ooh.
It's funny because somebody said something about tattooing my taint today. And I was like, you have no idea how close I am to that.
Pretty close.
About an inch.
Very close to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those inside tiger stripes, they're pretty close, bud.
I'm going to have tiger stripe taints.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a tiger stripe taint.
You really are.
We should just put a little smiley face on my taint.
We need to schedule you some
it's this way.
appointments.
And it's this way. And that way, whenever I get my distal, everyone knows I'm happy down there. You lift my balls up, I'm happy, boy.
We need to schedule some appointments. And
Yeah.
we're going to have to, if we're going to get this thing finished before your wedding, we got to have to tattoo on some Sundays, too.
Dude, you know I can't do that. Sunday is the Lord's Day.
Yeah, I know, dude. I have gone to church, remember? Remember the holy shit story?
True. You did shit next to a church once.
I think that's where the true holy
Didn't
ground
you?
was.
Did you say like you could? You had to take a shit. You were there early, so instead of like going to a bathroom at a gas station or something, you just got on top of the church and shit on everybody that was walking out.
No.
Like horrible like runny diarrhea all over everyone. They're like, oh my god, it. Oh, that message.
You're thinking of Ryan. Ryan Abel did that.
Really?
Yeah,
He
pooped on-
shit?
He shit once.
I don't believe that.
Sorry, Ryan. Didn't mean to blow you up, buddy.
How
but
could he find true love if he shits?
That's how you find true love, I'm pretty sure.
I wouldn't know. I didn't find true love. It found me, buddy.
Interesting.
Good things just happen to me, man.
That's true.
Dude, I go home. Dinner's cooked. I wake
See?
up. Butts on my dick.
We get the life we want.
Dude, this morning, I woke up, butt on my dick, tit in my mouth.
How does that work?
I had her in the twister. She said, what the fuck? Is this the Korean zombie or my fiance? I said, shut up and tap.
Is this the Korean zombie or is this my feeling?
Little bit of jujitsu joke for all you motherfuckers. Scramble.
How to manipulate anyone.
That's funny.
Dude, it's crazy. Another thing we have in common that you didn't know, besides us being white guys, is you like your shirts scrambled. I like my eggs scrambled.
I like my eggs scrambled a little bit sometimes.
Really, you normally your eggs over medium.
My eggs are every which way you can think of.
Dude,
I've made so many eggs since me and you lived together. My egg game has exploded in goodness. Sorry I wasn't able to make that good of egg when we lived together.
That's totally okay, because I would have just been jealous. I'm glad that I'm glad you're experimenting with your eggs. But you want to know something? I didn't know eggs over medium.
I don't know what that means.
People say that at restaurants.
What does it mean?
They say, "How would you like your eggs?" And someone says, "Eggs over medium." I was like, "What the fuck?"
What does that mean?
It's, I guess the yolk is like, instead of runny, it's kind of like all kind of runny.
I do like that.
It's like a flubber type yolk.
I like my eggs a little wet.
Yeah, but it's like, it's not just runny. It's like kind of bubbly, like flubber. When's the last time you watched Flubber?
25 years.
Yeah, you know exactly when it came out. Is it when it came out?
No, I mean, no, because 25 years ago, it was on DVD, at least.
Hell yeah.
Let's look it up real quick. You know,
Flubber was
You know,
sick.
me and you, when we get in our movie arguments, they can't be settled.
I've been great at naming what year a song came out, though. I'm really good at it. I did it with Outkast not long ago.
So, Flubber, when do you think Flubber came out? I said 25 years ago, right? Or 24 years ago.
Yeah, but I'll say it was Flubber was, because then there was Flubber 2. And I remember when Flubber 2 came out, but I don't remember when Flubber came out. So I'm going to say Flubber came out 98.
97. When I said 25 years ago, I remember being at my aunt's house and she had the movie, so I knew it was like at least out.
I was 9 years old by then, it seems like. Right? Wait, no.
No, it came out in 97.
Oh, so
I was born in 95.
a couple years after, you were
Yeah.
like, damn, dude.
Now, this is interesting. Flubber movie, 1997 film. The original Flubber was called The Absent-Minded Professor, 1961 film. Flubber 2, The Son of Flubber, 1963 film. So apparently there was an old version of Flubber made in 1963. I did not know that.
We're gonna have to watch that.
That's interesting. It's got the guy who was, I think, Andy
probably-
Griffith.
Let me see. He's very recognizable. No, it's not him. I don't think. Double check, though. Check that shit. Is Andy Griffith the original Flubber man?
Son of Flubber is what the movie's called. And it was, no, Fred MacMurray. Yeah.
He's got the same forehead, though, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, something about him is similar.
This is also his skin color.
He's a white guy.
I know, it's his skin color, but he's like a tanner guy.
What did I just say? Is it Andy Griffith?
Yeah. His name's Andy
Oh,
Griffith.
yeah, definitely not the same guy, but, you know, when you look at old pictures of people,
They all
Yeah.
look old.
I mean, that guy kind of looks like the same guy.
Yeah, it's just black and white.
Just those old video cameras that make everybody look the same.
Yeah, like nowadays it adds 10 pounds. Back then, it gave everybody the same forehead and haircut. And also made everyone have a wholesome message.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All those shows back in the day.
So many morals were taught.
Mm-hmm. And everybody's son was named Opie. They couldn't think of any other names.
Why was everybody Opie?
Yeah. And the deputy was always some fucking goon that never puts bullets in his gun.
There was always a farm kid named Hayseed. He's always painting a fence, tricking other kids into painting it. I don't know. Those old shows, they always were packed full of secrets. So many cryptid messages.
My mom used to like go to different people's houses and they would like let us borrow their VHSs so we could watch different movies. And I went to one. This kid named Clay's house. He was my brother's age. And his mother was like full-blooded Native American. We drive down this gravel road. And I don't remember it fully, but I remember it enough to know it's true. We drive down this gravel road. And it's like kind of in the middle of the woods. And it's like a log house in the middle of the woods. And I'm like, wow. I said, Mom, those are big dogs. I was like 4. She goes, those are wolves. She had wolves as pets on chains.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they legit were.
They were real wolves. Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
Because I've talked about it since, and they were like, yeah, they were wolves.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So she had pet wolves, and they were like from Brewston. She had pet wolves wherever she was.
Interesting.
She had the coolest claymation dinosaur movies.
Oh, that's the best.
The old ones where they like, and maybe not claymation, but I don't know what it's called. They're like real the stupid animation where they like, and they grab you know what I'm talking about, like the super old ones where it's just got the color, and they like rip a dinosaur's head off, and the blood that comes out of it looks like a noodle.
Yeah. The stop motion animation. Dude,
Yeah.
I had a really funny client moment today. It made me think of you. This song starts playing on the playlist at the shop.
Fred Flintstone.
No, it wasn't Fred Flintstone by Riff Raff. It was Wake Up! Gonna go a little makeup. On the table. System Up and Down.
Oh yeah.
And it's playing. There's this little silent part between me and my client. And my client, who's awesome, he's the coolest guy ever. We're listening to it for about 45 seconds. He goes, is this Korn? He goes, is this band Korn? I was like, no, it's System of a Down. But just the way he said it was so confident that it was Korn. It was so funny. I was trying not to laugh at him.
That's like
Like he did our joke, but he doesn't even know he did it.
how that joke originated was my old coworker. Every time he heard a song that like had any type of screaming, he's like, dude, Hawthorne Heights invented this type of music. And I'll be like, is this Hawthorne Heights? So we started making fun of stuff and saying, is this Korn?
Oh, God.
Because saying, is this Hawthorne Heights?
Yeah. It doesn't have as...
Is lame.
It doesn't roll off the tongue as much.
Yeah.
Is this Korn? Sounds good.
Yeah. What's this, Korn? It's Korn!
Sometimes I'll change the wording of my question to make it roll off the tongue more. Sometimes making it roll off the tongue more, you don't get the right information because you're changing words that are important.
Right.
But you got to sound cool.
Right. Like, fligamarigamarow. It's like, it doesn't really say anything, but it flows good.
Yeah. So anytime you're in a jam, say fligamar. You can't even say it sometimes.
Fligamarigamarow.
Fligamarigamaro.
I got that because there was a guy talking about, there's this barber video where he's like, you get that oil something, and he's like, what? He's like, all right, man, just cut my hair, man. Just cut my hair. He's like, okay. Hey, you want me to hit it from the back? He's like, quit it with this homosexual rigmarole. What is it with you with this homosexual rigmarole?
Rigmarole.
Yeah.
I love it. It's great. It's great lingo. Great. That's a great addition to the
I
lexicon.
don't know what rigmarole is. I guess it just means wording.
I mean, look it up.
Rigmarole. Ring around my hole. Got this homosexual rigmarole. Put a ring around my hole.
It's actually not rigmarole. It's rigmarole. Confused or meaningless talk. A set of statements that are incoherent, pointless, and garbled nonsense.
Garbled? Okay, now that nullifies the whole thing. It's like,
Garbled is a rigmarole.
how about you garble on my knob? Slop on my...
And it's not even rigmarole. It's rigmarole.
Rigmarole?
Yeah. Like a pepperoni roll, but it's made of rigma.
Somebody, hey, chat, check out Rigma. What's a Rigma?
Chad, check out the rigma, please.
Yo, what's going on with this Rigma?
What's up with this rigma?
Dude.
Rigma balls?
All these dudes with red hats say a Rigma election.
Speaking of election, who are you voting for this year?
I'm hoping Bernie Sanders makes it.
I'm really banking on John Kerry, man.
I'm really hoping that the oldest man on earth runs.
He was president last year.
Anybody who falls off a bike, I'm voting for him.
If you could vote for any celebrity to be the president, who would you pick? Can't say Tom Holland.
The guy that made the show Meat Eater.
Oh, I never even saw it. Is
Yeah.
it good?
It's just a hunting show. But that guy eats. You know that guy's a real man that knows how to control this country, because one time he knows how to run this country because he shot a caribou, got to it. He shot it from like 600 yards away, ran to it, pulled its eye out while it was still warm, and ate the part behind the eye, and it tastes like bread dough, and he told everybody about it. I was like, that guy gets it.
What a psycho.
That's part of the caribou that's supposed to be awesome. So he told everybody about
Bread dough doesn't taste good. Have you ever tried cooking bread? It's fucking awesome. You want to just gonna eat raw bread dough?
it. Yeah, that is weird. It's like, why would you... Like, why do we bake cookies if people like the cookie dough?
Yeah.
Why do we bake the bread when you like the bread?
Yeah, I mean, does bread dough taste good? Honestly, like, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know the last time I ever
I
ate
think
bread
the
dough.
reason they bake it is just really hard to make sandwiches with the dough.
Can't really spread peanut butter across some dough, bro.
Yeah, or jelly.
Definitely not jelly.
Probably some jam.
Jelly's hard to spread on regular bread.
Yeah, but jam is good. Jam is good.
What's the difference between jam and jelly?
Thickness.
I thought it was because I couldn't jelly my dick in your ass.
And how is the psoriasis?
Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch. Dang, man. That was a good one.
I didn't really enjoy it.
Sorry. Just know if there was
What's up with this homosexual garble?
What is up with this homosexual garble? That's funny, dude. That is funny. What the fuck does garble? I'm going to look up the definition of garble. So, yeah, the definition of rigmarole is confused or meaningless talk, a set of statements that are incoherent, pointless, and garbled nonsense.
Garbled.
I'm going to look up garbled definition to see what that means. Garble.
It's like
definition.
all of those things. They like. It's like the dictionary was made to send you to the next word.
Reproduce in a confused and distorted way.
Okay, somebody look up reproduced.
A garbled account or transmission. Interesting.
Somebody look up transmission.
I hate the word garble.
Garble sounds like whenever you're talking and you start to get spit in the back of your throat and you start to kind of like while you're talking.
Garble sounds like marble. Literally. Literally. It sounds so
Also
close.
sounds like blarble. Snarble harble.
It also sounds like gargle, which is I think what you were describing.
Harble.
It also describes your face.
It also describes how I jammed a sandwich in your fucking mouth.
Oh.
How I jammed a sandwich in your dick. Yeah, I bet, buddy. Yeah, I bet you would like that, you motherfucking freak.
Are you ready to get tattooed Saturday?
Dude, I'm so ready to get pain. I'm ready for the pain.
I'm jealous, dude.
You're jealous?
Yeah.
Of me and all the pain?
I'm like jealous of you getting tattooed.
Dang. Sorry. I can't do anything about it. You're the one that chose it.
I know, but I'm just saying I'm ready to get tattooed again. Once the shop stuff settles down, I'm gonna go and get a whole fucking big tattoo.
What are you thinking?
I have no idea. No idea at all. Maybe get my right arm done or my back done.
That'd be nuts. I don't know, man. I think you already got your back done.
By cancer?
Yeah. It's called Spaghetti Dinner. It's really famous piece.
It's called melanoma.
Melanoma. It's in it's in Carnegie.
I got a sweet traditional melanoma piece.
Dude, that's what you should say. Dude, dude, you got any tattoos on your back? Yeah, I got a really sweet melanoma piece.
Melanoma.
It might be a tuma. A melanoma piece.
It was a sweet melanoma piece.
Yeah. It was done by the guy that's the best at melanoma, the sun himself. He calls himself the sun himself.
Good.
The son of tattooing, the son of light.
The big ball of fire.
Went down, down, down.
The heat god.
Melanoma's getting higher.
I just want to party.
But yeah, I guess so. Are you excited to tattoo in there?
I'm so excited.
I'm hoping that there's going to still be some drywall dust I can get inside my wounds.
I hope not.
I hope so.
There might be some dust in there because Nick Brown might swing by and do some trim while we're working.
I hope he does. Because he needs to know what it's like to get tattooed like a man.
Yeah, I think it would be good for him to witness it. Like, I'm tattooing your back. He goes in there and he's like using a nail gun. And he sees that it's not that scary of a thing.
Well, it's also like, it's kind of like a nail gun. But it's not the same. I think he thinks that literally a tattoo gun is the same as a nail gun. And that's retarded.
I think you're right.
Pop a little pussy, shut your mouth, don't sass me.
That is retarded.
It's like, shut up.
It's,
you know what I mean?
A nail gun goes in this far. A tattoo machine goes in this far.
Negative space. It goes in backwards.
I asked Nick, I said, what's the craziest thing you've seen on the job site? I actually asked him what was the craziest injury he's seen.
Oh.
And he said he has a guy that he knows that has shot a nail with a nail gun through his kneecap. He accidentally nailed his pinky toe to a board. Nick was able to get under the shoe enough to clip the nail. It was a 3-inch nail through his pinky toe through the board. And also nailed all 4 of his fingers together with the nail gun.
Same guy?
Same guy.
Guy needs to maybe use a hammer.
I would say so, dude.
This guy had a stapler in school. He had his own little stapler. He almost died by the 4th grade.
Everybody's wondering why he kept bleeding everywhere. They found it in his backpack and took it away from him. He lived. He survived school.
Dude, that's crazy. One accident is enough.
Yeah.
But we knew a guy that was helping someone do woodworking, and he cut the end of his pinky off.
Who's that?
Matt Stewart cut the end of one of his fingers off with a circular saw.
Interesting. Why would you cut your finger off?
He was like, I wonder what it feels like. Not good. Not very good.
Regret.
Well, I feel like that because I feel that way about other things.
About what?
It's like, I've never done drugs. And like people that do drugs, it like ruins their life. And they're ruining their life for something that we're like, that's so stupid. How could you ruin your life for something like that? But it must be good.
It must feel really good.
It must be really good.
It ruins your life. It's so good.
Yeah, it's like, man, this is so good. I'm going to change my entire personality to mold to this thing. It must be good. It sounds so good. It makes you want to try it.
You should try some drugs.
I want to do some meth.
Maybe.
It's like there's so many downfalls.
I've
to
done
it.
meth.
You get addicted to it. You break out in your face. You lose teeth.
I've done it.
Really? No good?
Adderall. I've done Adderall.
That's the same.
It's the same thing.
It's named the same thing. Meth, Adderall. There's no
Same,
difference. Yeah.
They say it's the same.
Meth, Adderall, speed.
They say it's the same.
Meth, Adderall, speed, weed.
Meth, Adderall, speed, weed. That's what I'm smoking.
Oh, if they got meth, Adderall, speed, weed, oh man, throw that all in a condom,
I'm fucking it.
blend it up, throw some Mio, put it in a big jug.
A little Metamucil.
I didn't mean actual condom. I was kind of like trying to use it as a tea bag.
I don't think it would get through. I don't use an actual tea bag.
Oh, that does make sense. Sperm doesn't get through a condom.
But it'll get through a tea bag.
How could any of that stuff get through it?
You're right.
Why don't they just use, or what's cheaper, a balloon or a condom?
Condom.
It's cheaper?
Gotta be.
Yeah, because it costs a lot to have a water balloon fight. But I'm wondering why people put cocaine in balloons instead of condoms. It's already got lube on it.
That is interesting.
And how do you do cocaine in a balloon?
How do you do cocaine out of a condom?
That's interesting. Gets all wet.
What would be your choice of transportation of cocaine if you had to pick an item to hide it in?
Mule.
A mule.
I'd put it in a mule. A lot of people use themselves as a mule, and they call themselves a mule. I'll just put it in a mule. Who's going to ever expect it?
Not anybody in this generation.
Maybe some farmers. But
No, I think they use computers now.
farmers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they like farm on their Xbox.
Yep.
They call it farming simulator, but it's not really simulation.
Now, somebody might have busted you back in the BC times.
In the sickle days.
Yeah. I think if I had to transport cocaine in something conspicuous, I would use something like a lava lamp.
That'd be good.
Nobody's
Like
going to
just in
expect
it?
anybody who buys a lava lamp to do drugs.
Yeah, maybe lava lamps. That's why all these. I think lava lamps are made of acid. That's why everybody that like they're tripping out and looking at lava lamps. It's just they drank a little bit of lava lamp. But putting a cocaine in it, now they're staring at the lava lamp and they're like, can't wait for more.
Yeah.
Like, bubble again. You know?
I'm going to freak out.
Weak. Yeah, that'd be good. I just don't know. I don't know enough about drugs.
Maybe you should do some.
It'll inform me.
I'll only do whatever drugs you want to try.
Really? You do them with me?
Yeah.
Ruin our lives together.
Well, I'm not going to do real drugs. But if you want to do something fun and safe, yeah.
What if we just What if we just do methamphetamine with an actual meth addict that knows what he's doing? That way we know it's safe.
I like that.
Isn't it crazy that there's people that like do drugs, but they're like hard drugs like that, like crazy stuff, and they still have lives?
Yeah.
Like they're like, what? You know what? I'm still gonna run a business.
Yeah. Drugs aren't in your system forever.
Only a few hours at a time.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, man, that's kind of crazy. Like, I can't imagine cutting hair all day, just even, like, high on marijuana.
I can't imagine either.
I would be bored on
Maybe
it.
one day in the future, whenever we are like really, really settled in, like
Basically retired.
basically retired, be like, okay, let's do a day where I'm gonna tattoo all day, and you're gonna cut hair all day. It's gotta make sure it's a full day, and we're gonna blaze that shit before work.
Yeah.
Hardcore, just fucking blaze it, just to see what happens.
It's like the day we retire.
I'm down.
And we might do something else too. Okay, here's what I want to do.
Like what?
I think we
Something else.
I think we blaze up, and to make sure that no one thinks we're high, we just like drink like a shit ton of chocolate milk all day. And so like everybody's like, "Oh, chocolate milk? Oh yeah, I love
They're
chocolate milk."
They're like, looking at. It's 98 degrees outside. Why are you drinking that chocolate milk?
It's like, what's outside? It's not in here.
And then they're gonna be like, they're just like jokingly picking on you about drinking chocolate milk, but you're getting overly anxious about it. They're like, you're freaking out inside.
And you're like, should I change drinks? What do you think I should change to?
What would be a good drink for the temperature of this day?
What do you think a good drink would be for a guy that's really high? I mean, the temperature.
Honestly, dude, like, that would be so scary to be high all day tattooing.
You got to face your fears, man. It's like those people that get attacked by mountain lions and then they go meet one in the zoo. It's like you're conquering your fear.
People do that?
Yeah, of course they do. What the fuck do you think? You think people that just get attacked by mountain lions, they go, well, I don't want to mess with mountain lions anymore. No, they got to face the fear.
Damn.
I mean, people do it with car accidents all the time. Like, a girl will hit the curb. She'll go, I don't think I want to hit the curb again. And then she does it over and over and over again.
She don't give a fuck.
She don't give a... I mean, she's facing her fears. She's like, I really wouldn't want bent rims on my new car. I'll show them.
I do want it. I do want it.
But yeah, people, there was a whole thing about people that get attacked by animals, and there was a show about it, and they got attacked by animals, and then they go and like confront their fear, which was meet an animal like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I listened to a podcast once with John Deloney.
John Baloney.
John Deloney.
I like baloney, jerkhead.
And basically, he was walking this woman through a therapy session real quick because she had accidentally hit a kid at her children's school. And every time she drove to drop her kid off, she was freaking out. And that's what he made her do. He made her face her fear. He made her
Hit another kid.
No, he said, you need to go to that school on Sunday when nobody's there. And you need to drive in and out like 20 times or something. and keep doing it. And have a little funeral for the memory of the
Child you beat to death.
The kid didn't die. He says when he says have a little funeral, he just means have a service or have some kind of serious ceremony about the thing that's making them freak out.
Yeah.
And that's what he recommended for her to do. I haven't listened to the show in a long time, so I don't know if she ever conquered her fear. She might have, but
She probably just pulled in and they were having
she had like
an
a
event.
seance.
They were having like an event.
Like an American flag raising. She's like burning candles in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Over some kid that didn't die.
She's burning candles but like she lets
Speaking in Latin, trying to summon a daggone demon.
with her forked tongue. Kid goes, "Hey, what are you doing here?" and trips and falls on the candles. He burns to death.
She ain't freaking out about that.
Huh?
But she ain't freaking out about that.
No, because she already hit a kid.
Yeah.
This ain't nothing.
That's worse.
Yeah, this is an accident. I hit the kid on purpose. I can conquer on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm not even worried about accidents.
I've never worried about an accident.
You can't control it. You can't control that kid.
No, dude.
What, he's going to fall over?
You can't control the things that are out of your power.
Jack of the jungle, jump on a candlestick.
Watch out for that stick. Do you have any announcements for the podcast?
No, I'm just excited to get tattooed in your new space where I'm going to have tons of leg room. I'm going to be like shoving my legs everywhere. It's going to be fucking nuts.
It's going to be sick.
Dude, I'm going to be barefoot. I'm going to be like walking around.
You're going to be walking around with a sock on your dog. Just kidding. You'll be shirtless on Saturday.
Yeah. Javelle asked. He said, "Are we gonna see your butt?" I said, "If you want." And the guy at his chair was like, "You saying if you want is crazy." Like, you have no fucking idea, bub.
You have no fucking crazy how crazy I am.
Dude, he's got King Kong balls. But
Alrighty, everybody. Give us a follow on Instagram, Today's Pray. Give us a follow on TikTok, Today's Pray Podcast. We will see everybody next week. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. YouTube channel.